Ba 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 ba. Testing, testing. All right, we're good to go. Good evening and welcome to, or I guess good afternoon and welcome to Port Edwards Senior High for this afternoon's non-conference basketball action between the Newman Catholic Cardinals and the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Again, good afternoon. I'll say good evening. It's 5 o'clock, or it will be. Steve Mavis alongside Sydney Seavey here at beautiful Port Edwards Senior High. A matchup that was originally scheduled for 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Got moved to 5 o'clock. I guess I should have asked. I didn't ask why. No JV for either team, so might as well get them here and get them to play and get the action underway. Port Edwards coming in at 0-1 overall. They lost to WIAA Fremont last week, 42-19. It was 20-5 at halftime. Taylor Martin, the lone senior on this Port Edwards team, the leading scorer at 12 points. She also had 4 fouls in that game. Last year they were 7-12 overall, lost to Greenwood right here in Port Edwards in a regional semifinal. Greenwood went on and lost to Assumption in the regional final, or I guess regional semifinal. They lost in the quarterfinal. Port Edwards, 1 senior, 1 junior, 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen on this team for head coach Deb Martin and the Blackhawks this year. Newman Catholic also 0-1 overall. They lost to Edgar 53-18 last week in the conference opener. They 4 of 8 from the free throw line, no 3-pointers made. 18 fouls for Newman Catholic in that loss against Edgar. Maggie Wolf, the leading scorer, with 6 points. Mel Severson with 2, Lily Shields with 2, and Evie Bates with 4. So, again, should be a good one. We have a whole slate of games for you this week on Zaleski Sports. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com under the weekly schedule, and we'll again see this Newman Catholic team tomorrow when they come and head right back down here, but they'll be over in Wisconsin Rapids to take on the Assumption Royals. First sight of Port Edwards this year. Again, I talked to Coach Martin about it, and just a lot of the upperclassmen did not come out for basketball this winter, and that has them just 9 girls in the program. Again, tallest player, Taylor Martin, their point guard, leading scorer at around 5'8". Sydney says that's a little skewed, but but maybe with the hair on the top, that helps a little bit. But and we joke around about it. That's what you do. I mean, you measure, you add a couple of inches here or there, and that's that's what we measure here. I guess girls basketball is the same as boys. Add a couple of inches and see what happens. So just under a minute left before we start our national anthem and starting lineups here. And we'll have that for you momentarily. As for the Port Edwards Blackhawks, again, home white uniforms, black numerals, orange outlines, and AD Athletic Director Shane, don't want to butcher his last name, so I'm not even going to try, but said that they would have a light show here for our starting lineups. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. Again, Newman Catholic in their road red uniforms, white numerals, and black outlines. It looks in their uniforms as well. So, first-year head coach Luke Nodler, I believe, taking over in this first year as the head coach of a rebuilding and up-and-coming again team here for Newman Catholic. Again, just not that long ago, a dominant program. I guess the last decade or so, Newman Catholic has been a top and one of the top programs in all of the state. So, again, we await the conclusion of the meeting in the Port Edwards, or on the Newman Catholic side. They'll head over to their bench, and then we'll have national anthem and starting lineup here from Port Edwards Senior High. So we'll have that for you momentarily. have a whole slate of games for you tomorrow. A lot. We got first hockey game of the year. That's Marshfield and Medford, I believe, as they start our announcements. And with that, we are going to we'll keep it here for our national anthem and starting lineups here from John Edwards High School at Port Edwards Senior High. So we have starting lineups coming up here from Port Edwards. Sydney Galang in there as starter. Lily Shields, a freshman. Ashley Jankowski, 5'6", sophomore. Maggie Wolf, the leading scorer from their last game. And 24, Lily Zimetz. Luke Knadler for the Newman Catholic Cardinals. And for the Port Edwards Blackhawks, a 5'5" junior. Well, I guess they're going the other way. 5'2" sophomore Nikita Borths. Dakota Bars, 5'1" sophomore. Aubrey Schroeder. 13, Melanie Sillers. And then a senior, number 20, Taylor Martin. They are once again head coached by Deb Martin in her 12th season. Good to be back with you here again in Port Edwards for some high school girls basketball. As we crank this up a little bit. 1, 2, there we go. All right. All right. We're about to get underway here in Port Edwards. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. All right, good to be with you. Underway here momentarily, a little bit after 5 o'clock in Port Edwards. And the opening tip is won by Newman Catholic, working from left to right as you watch on your screen here this afternoon. Newman again, a loss to Edgar. A little give and go. Nice pass underneath. Right hand up and can't get it to go. Fought for under the basket. Taylor Martin has it, and it's going to be a jump ball. And right back to Port Edwards it goes on their first possession. So a little give and go early for Maggie Wolf and Lily Zimetz. And the full court pressure put on now by Newman Catholic. Get a very young team in Port Edwards. Taylor Martin has it now on the left side underneath. Great pass and left to just short. Fought for and going to be taken there by, there's a three. Can't get it to go. And recovered by Newman Catholic. Underneath, another pick and roll. That time finishes it up and in for Maggie Wolf. Nearly turned it over. Port Edwards will regain possession. Again, working from right to left. A couple of early missed opportunities for both sides. Maggie Wolf finally able to put one in. 2-0 Newman, 1 minute into the game. Across the timeline does Sillers. Up ahead there for Dakota. And on the left side in the zone for Newman Catholic. Swings around to Sillers. Again, working on Wolf. Left elbow. Swings it for Schroeder. Pull-up jumper. Sillers off the mark. Rebounded there by Schroeder. Back over to Sillers on the left side. Swings it back around, three-pointer left wing, right off the front rim, and rebound there. Taken by Newman Catholic, and the Cardinals look to push it. Gets a screen from, for Lily Shields. Left baseline, good move. Going to be rebounded there, taken by Port Edwards. Taylor Martin looks up ahead, good pass. Schroeder left hand up and in. Aubrey Schroeder for two. And we're tied up. Good pass by the senior Martin. Swings around. Another give and go or another cut there by Wolf. She misses, gets her own rebound. May have carried it. A high arcing three-pointer. Nothing but air. Offense rebound up and in for Lily Shields. And it's 4-2 Newman Catholic. And timeout taken early here by Newman. We'll keep it right here. Have hear from our friends from Fleet Farm. As we're good. Yeah. Fleet Farm has Black Friday now deals. That means you start saving now. There's no need to wait on things like hunting equipment, pet food, power tools, family clothing, and more. Fleet Farm been proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. An early timeout taken there by Newman. Don't usually see that when you're up early here, but Knolder with or Coach Knolder taking an early timeout, see if he can get his girls settled down, get some more points here. Full court press put on. Martin with it, or excuse me, now Martin nearly has it thrown away, taken away, fought for Wolf. That was Zymetz and Martin, and a jump ball and a turnover. In their last game against WIAA Fremont, Port Edwards with 16 turnovers. They were 5 of 32 from the field, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. Underneath, another nice pass. Up and in for, looked like Ashley Jankowski, and it's 6-2 and a foul in the backcourt. 6-2, Newman. 15-22 to go. Sillers to inbound again. Doubles teams, tries to throw it over the top of the double team, or over the top of the trap, fought for, and still loose, and it's going to be another jump ball into Port Edwards. It goes. And we'll see this Newman Catholic team tomorrow. They will be at Assumption. And then a week from tomorrow, they are at Rosholt. For Port Edwards, they host Gresham next Tuesday, the 30th. Up ahead, nearly taken away. Taylor Martin on the left side. Looked for a cutter, couldn't find her. Martin picks up her dribble, had a shot at it, and now throws it into the backcourt. And a backcourt violation it goes. If Taylor Martin just squared up to the basket, she might have had a shot. Threw it away, and a turnover for Port Edwards. Elia Ruiz checks in for the first time. Ruiz was the second leading scorer in the game against WIAA Fremont. Under 15 minutes to go here in the opening half. First of a handful of Port Edwards games that we've got on the air for you this winter. Up ahead to Martin. Another turnover. Nearly traveled, and she did. So again, a tough situation for some of these younger players, sophomores and freshmen, not having a JV squad this year, and not really having that opportunity to get acclimated into the high school basketball level. And you can see the struggles early on. 6-2 Newman, 14:40 to go, first half. Another cut again. Nicely done, up and in, counted and one. Lily Zymetz will go to the line for +1. Again, a lot of cutting motion, and Zymetz was able to lay it in. 8-2, Newman Catholic here, just underway. About 3.5 minutes gone by. The and one is and perfect for Lily Zymetz, the 5'7" senior. Again, full court pressure put on to Ruiz. Pass up ahead. Sillers had Ellingson underneath. Over to Martin on the right side. Again, a tough situation for Taylor. She may have double dribbled. Ruiz swings it around to Sillers. Tough situation for a senior Taylor Martin. Play your whole career with your classmates. And Martin nearly throws it away. Ball's on the floor. Still fought for, still fighting for. It's going to be a jump ball and a turnover. But again, a tough situation. You play your whole career with your classmates. You come into your senior season, and you're the only one left. And there's only 2 upperclassmen. Melanie Sillers and Taylor Martin. The other 7, you have 5 sophomores, 2 freshmen. Swings it around to Wolf. Floater on the right baseline, can't get it to go. Good rebound there by Aubrey Schroeder, and a foul on Newman Catholic. 13:48 to go in the first half. Third basketball game that I've covered this year had Marshfield and Sun Prairie last Thursday. Wisconsin Rapids and Kimberly last Friday. That was a heck of a game, as that one's going to be thrown away. Zymetz on the left side, blocked by Ruiz on the back side. Couple of substitutions in one for Port Edwards. Janikowski, or Zymetz just threw it away into no man's land. Pass up ahead on the right side. Good defense by Galling, and Martin right at the Ellingson with it. Muscles her way and throws it into the air, and Martin, and that one gets poked away, chased down, and right in that far corner. Good hustle there. Wolf has it. Galling resets the offense here. 13 minutes to go in the first. Another cut, and Wolf, well, they're going to say Martin picked up the foul. That's going to be her first, team's second. 9-2. Newman Catholic here, about 5 minutes gone by in the opening half. Inbounding it to the front court. On the far or near side, Lily Shields underneath the Wolf. Back to Shields. Martin almost picked up another foul. And it's going to be a 3-second violation on Newman Catholic. Another turnover here in the first half. Substitution for Newman. Number 30, Mel Severson, a freshman. Again, a couple of teams just trying to find their way here in this winter season. Taylor Martin up ahead, and that was going to be picked off by Wolf, read it like a defensive back and turned it over right in front of her own bench. 12:44 to go in the opening half, 9-2 Newman. And 5 o'clock start here tonight. It's originally scheduled for about 7:15. Neither team has a JV squad. Taylor Martin, left-handed three-pointer. She knew it was off the mark as soon as she let it go. Wolf fights for it and taken away there. And Taylor Martin has it left hand up and in. Good hands by Taylor Martin, her first bucket. And it's 9-4. Never gave up on the play. Zymetz up ahead to Wolf, top of the key. Into the lane, got it knocked away. Ball's loose, still loose. Ruiz comes away with the rebound. And nearly throws it away in the backcourt. Taylor Martin up ahead. All the way across the timeline. Nicely done. Good job dribbling out of it by Borths. Martin, three-pointer left side off the mark. Rebounded by Wolf. Passes up ahead. Near side, Lily Zymetz. Left wide open. Again, Newman not a team that's going to shoot a lot of three-pointers. Ball's loose, ripped right out of the hands by Taylor Martin. Pass up ahead to Taylor, near side. Left-handed player, pull-up jumper on the left side. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Martin with 4. Will and her team early on here, 11, oh, we'll say it, 11-11 to go in the first. Far side for Lily Zymetz, top of the key. Swings it back around. Three-pointer lets it fly. Can't get it to go. Ruiz with a nice rebound and a foul going to be on Newman Catholic. Lily Shields picks up the foul. 11:01 to go, 9-6. And Taylor Martin will check out of the game for Melanie Sillers. And Coach Martin will take a timeout. Her first, team's first. 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in Port Edwards. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Welcome back. There we go. Welcome back to Port Edwards as there we go. Goodness, keep turning my volume down. And come out of the timeout. Again, full court pressure put on by Newman Catholic. Senior point guard Taylor Martin out of the game for a little bit here. Coach Martin giving Taylor a couple of extra seconds, subbed her out, and then called a timeout. Borth at the top of the key, gets into the lane, kicks it back out over to Sillers. Thought about the three. Back near side to Ruiz. Nice take by Ruiz. Can't finish it. And rebounded there for Newman Catholic. And nearly stolen away again. Ball's on the floor. Wolf at the free throw line extended. Pull-up jumper right side. Can't get that one to go. And Wolf follows the shot. And she's going to go to the line for 2. Ruiz is going to pick up the foul. Her first, team's fourth, team's third of the half. Couple of substitutions for both sides incoming. High arcing free throw shot is good. Almost touches the rafters here at Port Edwards. Saw that on her three-point shot as well. Just a high arcing shot. Another one is perfect. Man, that is something you don't see very often. How high the arc is. And that was going to be stolen away by Gowling, a junior, and that one's almost turned over. And it is still loose, fought for, and Port Edwards comes away with it, but a foul will be on Newman. 11-6 Cardinals here the first 8 minutes gone by. Martin into Sillers, passes up ahead, and she traveled with it. She's got to take that dribble, take that jump stop. Trying to rush herself too much. 9:55 to go, first half. Nearly halfway through this first half here in Port Edwards. You know, both these teams in the same sectional. Obviously, it's only the second week of games in girls basketball, but never too early to look ahead. Both these teams in that sectional with Assumption, and there's a three-pointer. Got it. Lily Simons for three. She's got 6, and it's 14-6 in favor of Newman. Along the far sideline again, pressure being put on. Good move by Gallig. Across the went to opposite side. Simons gets fouled, and she'll be going to the line for 2, and I believe she will. Nope. All of them lined up for the free throws except for Lily Simons, who got fouled, knowing she wasn't going to go to the line. 9:13 to go here in the first. Inbounding baseline left to our right. Pull-up jumper, Gallig right side, can't get it to go. Wolf rebounds it, still fought for. Ruiz comes away with it for Port Edwards. Throws it into no man's land and nobody there, and turnover again in the backcourt for the Blackhawks. Halfway through this first half. And Coach Knolder will take another timeout, a full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back to Port Edwards, 14-6. Newman back after this.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back to Port Edwards. Newman Catholic taking their second timeout, first full timeout taken here tonight. And the Cardinals are up 14-6, looking good early on. Again, they only scored 18 points against Edgar on last Thursday, I believe it was. Wolf comes away with it, puts her head down, and throws it into the arms of a Blackhawk. Sillers across the timeline. Again, a lot of defensive pressure being put on by Newman here. Pull-up jumper, Sillers maybe partially blocked. It is going to be then touched by Schroeder and out of bounds to Newman. And at the end of this game, we'll talk to either Coach Martin or Coach Knolder here from Newman. It's going to be interesting to see and talk to Coach Knolder about it if Newman hangs on to win. How they are going to use this defensive pressure and use that tomorrow night against a very good Assumption Royals team who beat Stratford last week by 20 in their season opener and conference opener. Sillers has it on the right side. Again, we'll have JV and varsity from Assumption tomorrow. Oh, I guess I will see, depending, because I don't think there's a pull-up jumper. Because if Newman doesn't have a JV team, I guess we'll see. Great pass up ahead and left it just short. Did Evie Bates. And still fought for. Gowling hits the floor, and it's going to be out of bounds to Port Edwards. I guess I'll have to take a look here and see. So that might change my plans for tomorrow if Newman doesn't have a JV team. Just able to keep it in was Borth. Ruiz just crossed the timeline. Up ahead on the right side. So game time 7 o'clock tomorrow. No JV for the girls game tomorrow at Assumption. Answers the question right there. So 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow from Assumption. I'll have that game for you right here on Zaleski Sports. Not this page. It'll be over on the blue page if you are an avid follower of Zaleski Sports. We got many, many YouTube pages. Swings it around to the left side for Newman is Mel Severson. Top of the key, Wolf swings it back over to Zymetz. Right corner. Back to the top of the key. Bates swings it around to Severson. Again, good methodical offense here. Steps through. What a move up and in. Maggie Wolf for two. Showing off her moves here in the first half. 16-6, 6.5 minutes to go. Borth puts her head down, takes it all the way to the basket, lost control of it. They're going to say a double dribble, but it looked like it may have gotten poked away. But nonetheless, another turnover, and over to Newman Catholic it goes. Inbounding in the backcourt, Lily Shields will bring it across the timeline for Newman. 2-3 zone. No man-to-man here for some. It looks like some of them are playing zone. Some of them are playing man for Port Edwards. Now more so a 2-3 zone. Lily Shields swings it back to the near side. Zymetz, right corner for Severson. Back to the top of the key, and now it's going to be backed out. Looking into Wolf. Jankowski at the top of the key, swings it around over, and now Zymetz on the left baseline corner. Wolf again puts her head down. Good pass across, and good job defensively by Schroeder, and a jump ball, and it's going to go to Port Edwards. 5:40 to go, 16-6. Michaela McGuffery checks in for the first time, 5'6" freshman. Again, a lot of them just being thrown in now here to the into the mix. As got a pretty talented team last year. They finished 7-12, but they were building the culture here at Port Edwards. And they're going to call it 3-second, maybe on McGuffery, and she knew it. And another turnover here with 5:24 to go. At halftime, we'll have our upcoming schedule for you. Get some first half scoring here. Hear from quite a few of our sponsors. Right side, good cut, and right into the hands of Ruiz, and Taylor Martin comes away with it for Port Edwards. Back up to Ruiz. Swings it back to the near side for Martin. Pass up ahead to Ruiz right at the timeline. Back over to Martin. 4:50 to go. Behind the back and dribbles it out to reset the offense. Goes baseline. Right back to Martin. Three-pointer left side. Can't get the friendly roll to go. Fought for there, and Ruiz comes away with it. Pull-up jumper off the mark. Martin. Taylor was on the line before she jumped, or when she jumped, and so it's going to be out of bounds to Newman. 4:34 to go here in the first. Left side for Severson. Swings it back around near side. Jumps it all, or skips it all the way across for Zymetz. Again, move and cut, the name of the game for Newman Catholic here. Three-pointer left side off the mark. Ruiz comes away with a rebound. Lily Shields off the mark. Taylor Martin on the left side. Again, one of those lefties that likes to go left. obviously. Doesn't look extremely comfortable with that right hand, but pull-up jumper if nobody stops her. And Martin misses off just a bit strong. Pass up ahead, and Martin intercepts it. Martin on the left side. Quarterbacking this offense. McGuffrey in the lane, turns around. Ruiz has it. Pull-up jumper, right baseline and in. Skipped in, skipped out, and Ruiz on the board for the first time here tonight. 16-8. Right side for Shields. Swings back, Zymet's near side. Back over to the left. Top of the key, Martin almost comes away with a foul, and she's going to pick up her second. Her third here in the first half. 15 foul. Again, she was in foul trouble in that WIAA game. She had 4, and now she'll most likely have to sit the rest of the half. But she is the more aggressive, one of the most aggressive players, if not the most aggressive player on this Port Edwards team, just trying to get some energy on this team. Swings it near side for Lily Shields. Kicks it back to the top for Severson. Dribbles once with her left hand and resets. Near side, Galling into the lane. Pull up jumper. No, it's a pass. It looked like a pass, and it was. Sillers up ahead. Defense nicely done there by Newman to get back into the defense. McGuffrey looking for Ruiz and threw it into the legs of the defense from Newman. All the way, steps through. Jankowski up and in. Ashley Jankowski's got 4, and Coach Martin will take a timeout. We will do the same. 2:28 to go in the half. 30-second timeout. 18-8. Newman will be back to Port Edwards right after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
2:28 to go here in the half. 18-8. Newman Catholic on top. And Taylor Martin, the leading scorer for Port Edwards, out here now with 3 fouls in the first half. Pass up ahead, and again, Port Edwards not very tall, and trying to pass over this tall Newman team has not been easy so far for Port Edwards. Swings it around. Galling, 3-pointer left side off the mark. Rebound fought for. Wolf has it into the lane, puts her head down, finds Jankowski. Can't get that one to go, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds to Port Edwards. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. And as expected, tough go-around so far for Port. They'll host Gresham. They'll host Bocelli. They will be at Just a Game Fieldhouse against one of the top teams in the state in Wazeeka Steuben on December 4th. Then they host Almond on the 9th. And then they will be at Alma Center Lincoln on Friday, December 10th. Pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there taken by Newman Catholic. 95 seconds to go in this first half. Swings it near side, top of the key for Wolf. Back over to Severson underneath to Gallic. Now it's going to be blocked by Ruiz. Offense rebound, Jankowski. Fought for underneath the basket. And still fighting for it. Jump ball is going to stay with Newman Catholic. With 1:16 to go here in the first. Coach Knodler looking for his first win as a coach, and she was not in bounds quite yet, was Lily Shields. when she was coming back into the court of play. Ruiz to inbound. Still fought for. It's going to be a jump ball, and Port's going to keep it with 1:11 to go. Last year, Newman Catholic at 1-15. Their only win was in the playoffs. They beat Mercer in round one of the girls basketball playoffs, and they lost to Athens in a regional semifinal. Ruiz to inbound. Into Sillers with 1:05 to go. Again, all the pressure put on in the backcourt by Newman, and the jump ball will go back to the Cardinals. Another turnover here in the first. Expect a lot out of the Newman Catholic boys team this year. Corey Marquardt and the crew up in Wausau. I won't be. Zaleski Sports will be doing a couple of Newman Catholic boys games as well over in Wausau. Back to the top of the key. Wolf on the left side. Thought about the three. Puts it down. Puts her head down. And can't get that one to go. Offense rebound by Zymetz. Fought for. Gallig flies in there. Ball still loose. Zymetz comes away with it somehow. Finds Wolf. And Barth comes away with the steal. And still fights for it. And Wolf is still hacking the Blackhawks here. Nothing called. And going to the floor will be Schroeder. And Coach Canola calls for the last shot. Lily Shields with it with 10 seconds to go. Got it poked away. And if Severson would have let it go, it may have stayed with Newman. But she tried to save it, and out of bounds it went. Sillers has it. Under 10 seconds to go, and is able to come away with it on the far side. And a foul is going to be called on Newman Catholic. That's just their fifth, so no issues for free throws. Fifth team foul. 3 seconds to go here in the half. And that will end our first half here from Port Edwards. 18 minutes in the books. It is Newman Catholic 18 and Port Edwards 8. We'll hear from some of our sponsors. Come back, get you some first half scoring statistics. Get you ready for half number 2 in our week ahead on Zaleski Sports. Again, one half of the books. It is Newman 18, Port Edwards 8. You're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
From the field to the track to the classroom, a desire for greatness drives student athletes, and that desire drives us. Skyward is proud to support high school athletes and provide them with the tools they need to achieve their dreams.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Port Edwards Senior High as we get you ready for the second half. Scoring in the first for Port Edwards, Aubrey Schroeder with 2, Taylor Martin with 4, Alea Ruiz with 2. For Newman Catholic, Lily Shields with 2, Ashley Jankowski with 4, Maggie Wolf with 6, and Lily Zymetz with 6 as well. 3 for 3 from the free throw line for the Newman Catholic Cardinals. Again, 0-1 on the year. Both teams 0-1. Looking for that coveted first win, especially for Coach Luke Knodler, looking for his first career win. As Port Edwards will start the second half. Second half wasn't all right. Turnover here on the opening possession for Port Edwards. Again, it's the first full week here on Zaleski Sports for I guess second week now. We had basketball last Tuesday on the 16th. That was even before the fall season concluded with 7 state football championships being crowned last week. 8 in total. There was one Saturday or 2 Saturdays ago. Maggie Wolf with a nice move up and in. The Newman Catholic Cardinals, speaking of state champions, The Cardinals winning their first ever state football championship over Luck, as Wolf steals that one up ahead to Golling, and that one's going to be stolen away. Borths swings back around. Martin again. Taylor with 3 fouls, and Lily Zymetz will take it coast to coast and off the layup. Can't get that one to go. Ball still fought for. Zymetz underneath the basket. Can't get it. Wolf right hand gets fouled. I believe that will be on Sillers. (20-8) here in the first moments here of the half. 16-33. First one for Wolf. Again, that high arcing free throw just off the mark. Second one, nothing but net. First missed free throw of the game for Newman. 4 for 5 now. Again, just a lot of pressure as Gallic just a little too aggressive with her hands. Hawkins Ash CPAs is a certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpas to learn more. As Wolf misses a bunny. Offense rebound still fought for as Taylor Martin comes away with it. And she's going to get hacked and fouled. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? And check out their open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, a $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. They're looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google them at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Sillers with it at the top of the key on the right side. Picks up her dribble, steps through over to Martin. 21-8. Martin throws it up there. Rebound there taken by Wolf. Pass up ahead. Good pass to Shields. And Shields finds the open Cardinal Severson for 2. That was good passing there by Newman Catholic. 23-8 Cardinals. Martin gets the inbounds from Sillers. Maybe, or it is a different look for Taylor Martin here in the second half. She had her hair up in the first. Three-pointer foot on the line, I should say, off the mark. Taken by Newman Catholic. Pass up ahead to Wolf. Right hand up and in. Timeout taken by Newman, but full timeout it is. Or I guess Port Edwards somebody's taking a timeout. Newman, it looks like. 25-8. Cardinals back to Port Edwards right after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Port Edwards as the Newman Catholic Cardinals well on their way to their first win of the season. Again, they didn't win a game last year until the opening round of the playoffs when they beat Mercer. Then they lost to Athens, but they have the athletes. They got some aggressive players, to say the least. Ruiz with it, pass up ahead, and right in the gut of Maggie Wolf and Coach Deb Martin. Again, there's not a whole lot to be said or needing to say with a young, inexperienced team, as Wolf will go to the line for 2 more free throws. You expect one thing coming into the season. You get a different result with the players that you have, the players that you expect to come out, and they don't show up to the first day of practice. Again, for reasons, and that's all on that. That's personal reasons, as Coach Martin said, but that is all in all the way of high school sports. And ball is still loose. Wolf has it, 3-pointer right side, shields off the mark, and rebounded there, taken by Ellington. Ruiz up ahead to Martin, again along the near sideline. She had an open, and this just a left-handed player playing left-handed basketball. She had an open sideline here, dribbling with her right hand, gave it up to dribble back to the center, the middle of the court, to be able to dribble with her left hand, and did not. Or she did cross the timeline, but nothing to be had after that. 26-8. As Martin was looking one way and passed it into the arms of a photographer down here. Again, game started at about 5:08, so still swings it back to the top of the key. Wolf has it. Underneath, good pass, and off the mark. It blocked by Ruiz for the second time. Inbounding baseline right to our left. Wolf has it, top of the key for Shields. Swings back near side, Severson. Wolf has it, and stripped over her own feet and regained stability. Near side, 3-pointer off the mark. Had a good look at it here, and it was well off. Barth's up ahead as a collision along the far sideline. And it's going to be stay with Port Edwards. 13:16 to go, just past 6 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. You're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Steve Mavis alongside Sydney Seavey here at John Edwards High School. Ball still loose, and Taylor Martin chuckling the whole way, and it's going to be Newman basketball. Working from right to left for Newman. They lead 26-8. Throw it into the backcourt, and backcourt violation. Again, still working out kinks here for both teams, and we'll talk to Coach Knodler at the conclusion if they're able to hold on here. But Newman has taken advantage, put a lot of pressure as it goes through the hands of Sillers and out of bounds. They put a lot of pressure on Port Edwards here tonight, and it's come through with a lot of turnovers. And they're going to need that and more against Assumption tomorrow. Again, we'll have that game for you tomorrow. 3-pointer, Gallig on the left side. And Zimetz is going to be called for the foul as that one trickles over to our friend Chad Holmes, who made the trip down from Wausau. Yeah, whole slate of games for you tomorrow. We'll give you that schedule here in just a moment. As that one is off of Zimetz. You got a lot of them, that's for sure. Appleton North at Mosinee hockey, Medford at Marshfield hockey, Eau Claire North at Marshfield girls basketball, Newman at Assumption girls basketball, Colby at Columbus girls basketball, Stratford at Auburndale girls basketball, and Xavier at Amherst girls basketball. As Wolf got poked in the eye, or it looked like a poke to the eye. 2 shots incoming here. Oh. Foul shots coming for Port Edwards. Taylor Martin to the line. Newman has done a very good job on Taylor Martin tonight. Lefty is off the mark. 7 games for you tomorrow. Again, no JV for Newman and Assumption, so that game will start at 7 o'clock from Wisconsin Rapids Assumption High School. First look at the defending Division V state champion Assumption Royals. Underneath, ball is loose. Still swings it around. Top of the key for Wolf. Gallig tries another one. 3-pointer left side. Left it short. Offensive rebound. And Wolf regains possession for Newman Catholic. 12 minutes to go. Zenk into Wolf. Got it poked away by Martin. Zenk still with it. Pull-up jumper. Got it. Zenk for 2, and it's 28-9. And there's going to be a foul on Gallig again along that far sideline right in front of the Newman bench. That's going to be team foul number 5. And then Friday and Saturday, we've got the Classic, the Cranberry Classic over at Assumption. Port Edwards boys will be in that. Nakusa boys, Assumption and Columbus Catholic. On the boys' side, Northland Lutheran, Oshkosh Lords. Northland Lutheran, Assumption, Oshkosh Lords, and Columbus Catholic girls. That one's got it poked away. Zymetz will take it and lay it in. Lily Zymetz, her first bucket here in the second half, and it's 30-9. Sillers takes it all the way. Got blocked by Wolf. Got it poked away by Wolf. Goes right baseline, picks up her dribble. Right back near to, there's a 3 for Sillers. Got it! Mel Sillers for 3. 30-12, 11 minutes to go. Again, crowd coming in late. Game started at 5 o'clock here tonight. Gallig might have been carrying that on her last about 3 or 4 dribbles. Wolf, high arcing 3, just off the mark. And that one could bring down some rain. Zenk, and can't quite get it to go. And Taylor Martin up ahead. Sillers has it, and there's going to be a foul on Zymetz. That's going to be team foul number 6. And the next foul will put Port Edwards in the bonus. 10:27 to go here in the second half. Oh, there we go. I appreciate everyone from Port Edwards here helping us put this broadcast on. Have us nicely situated here near midcourt in our little perch. And Martin's going to be called for the travel. Be here a couple more times this winter. Zymetz has it on the right side. Underneath to Wolf. A reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound there taken by Ellington. Ball still loose. Zymetz has it. Up to Wolf on the left side. Hands it off, and they reset the offense for Lily Shields. Severson on the left side. And nearly threw it away. Shields, Zymetz. Swings over to Severson, goes baseline, good pass up ahead. Couldn't quite finish it, was Wolf. She rips it out of the hands of Schroeder. nearly thrown away. Regained possession for Newman Catholic. Wolf has it now on the right wing, swings it near side for Severson. Motion offense here down to Wolf. Good pass. Pull up jumper off the mark, rebounded by Wolf. Zymetz has it near side. Over to Shields, and again they reset the offense. 9-10 to go. Zymetz three-pointer left it short. Still fought for, and ripped away there by by Port Edwards. Pass up ahead. Near side for Sillers. 8:50 to go in the ball game. 30-12 here from Port Edwards. Shields just dogging Schroeder. Pass up ahead to Sillers. Near side, Martin gets all the way into the lane. Picks up her dribble. Sillers another three-pointer just off the mark. Offensive rebound, up and in. Nadia Ellington puts it in. Good possession by Ellington there. Or Ellingson, excuse me. Ellingson. Three-pointer right side. Shields off the mark. And Sillers loses possession underneath. Still fought for Wolf. And going to the ground. That's going to be a jump ball to Port Edwards. Ruiz checks back in for the Blackhawks. Under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Another substitute for Newman, Ashley Jankowski. She started. Haven't called her name a whole lot. She's got a couple of points. A couple of baskets, I should say. 4 points on the night. And that was going to be taken away by Shields. Right hand. And lays it in. Lily Shields is a freshman with 4. Taylor Martin on the left side. Picks up her dribble. May have been taking a couple of extra steps. And Coach Martin will take a timeout. And see how long it is. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it right here as we hear from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Don't forget, Naysville Dairy post-game show coming up. I have an opportunity to talk to head coach Luke Knodler for Newman Catholic, picking up not just his first win, but his first career win as a head coach for Newman Catholic. As again, a tall hill to climb here for both of these teams. Port Edwards is going to have their bruises and nick some bruises here this year with as young of team as they have. Newman, I mean, they have the works to be had. We'll see how they compete tomorrow night against Assumption. And again, the Merriwood South, usually a pretty tough conference. And Newman will have, again, their work cut out for them. They've got one senior, Lily Zymetz. Maggie Wolf, a junior. So they got some relatively young-ish talent. That'll be a problem maybe in the coming years for the Merriwood South. Martin in the lane, kicks it back out, swings it around. Ellingson, left side off the mark, rebounded by Severson. Zymetz with it now for Newman Catholic, working from right to left, up by 18 with 7 minutes to go. Wolf nearly got it taken away, and she did. Ruiz comes away with it. Martin now for Port Edwards and throws it. Was it touched by Wolf? They're going to say it was. And now Port Edwards will have it. Maggie Wolf not agreeing, but not disputing it either with the official. Right side, swings it over. Near side, under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 32-14. And that one got taken away. Regains possession. Good defense there by Port Edwards. Fighting for it. Wolf has it now for Newman. 6:30 to go in the ball game. Shields almost turns it over. Goes baseline. Picks it up. Finds Wolf. And nearly turned it over, and Martin comes away with it. Taylor Martin, coast to coast. Look for Ruiz. Good pass up ahead. Couldn't quite finish. Ball's loose as Maggie Wolf throws it into the bleacher area. She gets called for a travel, and it's going to stay with Port Edwards with 6:12 remaining. Annika Svenes checks in. Freshman. After seeing a lot of these girls this fall play volleyball, this Newman team, a lot of the youngsters on the volleyball court as well. Very, very talented. Underneath, Wolf, pass out, three-pointer, and off the mark, rebounded by Zymetz, puts it on the ground, tries to take a dribble, ball's loose, jump ball. It'll stay with Newman with 5:50 to go in the ball game. 32-14. Wolf has it, swings it back around, Shields, into Wolf, and Taylor Martin comes away with the steal. Pass up ahead, Sillers right hand, and finishes. Mel Sillers with 5 here in the half. 32-16. Shields dribbles to the right side. Wolf was cutting and turned it over again. Sillers with another steal. 5:15 to go in the ball game. Martin on the left side. She goes baseline. Pull-up jumper. Somebody's going to get called for a foul, and Taylor Martin will go to the line for free throws. Ashley Jankowski picks up her second, team 7th, and bonus free throws for Port Edwards. On the night for Martin, 1 for 2 from the line. First one is off. She knew it. She called for it. And Ruiz almost knocked it away there from Wolf. Shields across the timeline. Underneath. Jankowski. And tried cross court. Had Jankowski open again. Tried for Zymetz. Pass up ahead. Goes baseline. Good strong take. And Wolf comes away with it. Blocked. And a 30-second, full timeout. We'll do the same. 60-second timeout. We'll be back to Port Edwards. It is Newman 32, Port Edwards 16. You're watching girls basketball, Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back to Port Edwards Senior High. We're in the Kastner Gymnasium. 32-16, 4:35 to go in the ball game. Newman Catholic on top. Newman looking for that first win of the year. They lost to Edgar 53-18. They made 7 field goals, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Didn't make any three-pointers in that loss. Maggie Wolf was the leading scorer with 6 points. She's well over that here tonight. And if this hangs on, if this holds up, we'll talk to Maggie in our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Put her in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. We'll talk to Coach Canolder as well. 4:15 away from just that. Newman again will be at Assumption tomorrow. Pass up ahead. Zymetz, ball's on the ground, still loose in the lane. Svenes gets it knocked away, and back to, or staying with Newman Catholic. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Wolf to inbound. Jankowski still looking. Shields swings it around to Zymetz off the right side. Svenes thought about it. Again, just killing time here for Newman Catholic. Svenes three-pointer nearly banked it in. Jankowski, Zymetz comes away with the rebound. Shields on the left side, 3:40 to go. Nearly a minute gone by on this possession on its own. Near side's Svenes. Swings it around again to Zymetz, just killing time here is Newman Catholic. They lead by 16 with 3:20 to go. And no need to rush. Port Edwards is not near the penalty. They've only got 2 team fouls here in the half. So even if Port Edwards wants to foul, they're going to have to follow a lot. Now it got nearly knocked away by Martin. Back to the top of the key for Zymetz. Just killing time. Nearly 2 minutes gone by since the timeout. Svenes has it. Back to the top for Shields. Just killing time here and nearly stole it away. Bad pass by Zymetz, and Taylor Martin comes away with it for Port Edwards. Getting nearly 2 minutes off the clock, and then just a bad pass. Ruiz puts her head down, passes across the lane. She's going to go to the line for 2. Is Borths looking for her first points here of the night. 2:34 to go. As Gallig gets ready to check in. She's got 4 fouls. First free throw is up and just left short. Gallig checks in, as well as Mel Severson, a junior and a freshman. Mel's given Newman Catholic some good playing minutes here tonight for the Cardinals. Is up and off the mark. Fought for. It's going to be touched a couple times by Port Edwards and out of bounds. Taylor Martin putting some backcourt pressure on Sydney Gallig. Severson up ahead to Gallig, and they reset the offense. They lead by 16 with 2:20 to go. Taylor Martin picks up a foul. That's going to be her 4th. Pretty good that she hadn't picked up a foul in this half until then. 2:25 to go in the game. Again, all Newman from the get-go. Felicity Klaus checks in. Now nearly stolen away. Gallig somehow came away with it and lays it in. (34-16), 2:10 to go. Ruiz on the right side and taken away. Gallig up ahead, near side Severson. And blocked again by Ruiz. That's her 3rd block of the ball game. And Klaus wasn't ready and throws it away. Couple of substitutions. Maggie Wolf exits stage left after a very nice game. 6 in the first, 6 here in the second. So season high 12 points for Maggie Wolf. 34-16, just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Ken Taylor Martin, 4 fouls. She had 4 fouls in the loss to WIAA Fremont as well. And their 42-19 loss to the Warhawks last week. 100 seconds to go in the ball game. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Knolder and Maggie Wolf from Newman Catholic. $1:20 to go. Swings it around near side. Again, just killing time. No need to rush for Newman, and there's no need to even really take it to the rim as Zymetz does just that. And she's going to be just off the mark. Ball fought for. Martin hits the floor. And a line change here for Port Edwards. 3 out. 3 in, 3 out with 61 seconds remaining. Zymetz to inbound. Gallig has it on the left side, or on the right side, I should say. Right elbow. Dribbles it in, dribbles it out. Picks up her dribble. Good pass down below. And an aggressive take. Fought for. Zymetz has it with 40 seconds to go. Nearly stolen away. Gallig again. Left it short. Offense rebound. Left it short again. And the whistle blows and a foul coming on. Coming on Port Edwards. And it'll be underneath the basket, 34 seconds to go. Zymetz on the right side to Bates. Back over to Zymetz, looking down below to Zenk. Left hand, can't get it to go. Fought for, it's going to be out of bounds to Port Edwards with 24 seconds remaining. Mel Severson picks up full court. Coach Knolder again just working it here as they will have a big game tomorrow against the Assumption Royals. Not too far away from here. Allen got stolen away. 10 seconds to go. Gallig will go coast to coast. Left hand. And will be off the mark. McGuffrey on the defense there with 2.3 seconds to go. And with 2 seconds to go, Port Edwards will inbound. And that will do it here tonight. The basket is made by Evie Bates to end the ball game here from Port Edwards. Final scores, Newman Catholic 36 and the Port Edwards Blackhawks 16. Coming up next, our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Knolder and Maggie Wolf from Newman Catholic. When we get back, you're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968. and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
We got volume. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. We'll talk to Coach here first, and then we'll get Maggie here. We lined up? We good? All right. Welcome back to Port Edwards Senior High as the Newman Catholic Cardinals pick up their first win of the year over Port Edwards. Coach, a win's a win, I guess. Just talk about the game here tonight.
Hey, it's a good win for us. Regardless of the margin of victory, one way or the other in a game, this is just a good win for us to, take what we learned from the first game against a real good opponent and come in here and build off of the good things. As we preach to the girls, the word mistakes isn't something we preach early on because they're learning a lot of different stuff. Our defense got a little better tonight in the press. We kept the press on most of the game, and offensively, I like to tease the girls now. There's a lot of girls that don't like the score because we missed a lot of bunnies even tonight. That's a good problem to have. So we're happy to get the victory here down at Port Edwards.
And just talk a little bit about your defense, able to put that pressure on and practice that before a big game tomorrow. Just talk about the emphasis on the defense.
Yeah, our full court pressure is our true test is when we get into games like this to learn the rotations, to learn that we do need to be in better shape naturally early in the season, but you stumble through it. That's what defense is. As long as the kids are where they're at, they're hustling, they're trying their best, they want to learn, and they're hungry, and those are encouraging things as a coach to see. Our rotations will get there, even in the half court, but, we put the pressure on, and mentally it showed, especially in the second half, only holding them to, they only had 8, I think, in the first half, so 8 in the second. So it was pretty even across the board that way in scoring.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. We'll see you tomorrow in Wisconsin
Yeah,
Rapids. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll bring in Maggie Wolf now, our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Maggie, obviously a good win here tonight. Just talk about as all your teammates are making faces and everything at you. Just talk about the win here tonight, getting the first win of the year.
It was a team effort. I'm pretty excited from getting a first win right off the bat because last year it was pretty rough. I mean, all around it was a rough season, but I'm ready to come out and try to get a win at Assumption tomorrow night. They're a good team, and it's going to be tough, but our team, we have it. We can do it.
And just talk about the rotation that you guys have. a couple of upperclassmen, but a lot of young girls getting into that rotation as well. Where do you have your role as a team to help those younger girls?
I'm just making sure I can help them around the court. It's cool playing with them. I love them a lot. They know the game of basketball, so I have another year with them, so I think it's like a growing year, but at the same time we're good, yeah.
We're going to put you in the house, all right? Okay, I'm going to hand you this. I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1. Just look up at Sydney, just say your name and say I'm in the house. Don't do it yet. I got to back out of the shot.
Wait,
just say your name and say I'm in the house.
I'm Maggie Wolf.
Perfect. All right, you ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I'm Maggie Wolf, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Maggie. All right, with that, we're going to sign off here from Port Edwards as Newman Catholic 36, Port Edwards 16. We'll see you tomorrow night. Newman back in action against Assumption. For Sydney Sievers, this is Steve Maves. Have a good night, everyone.